Hello, future engineers and future mathematicians. There is a playlist of videos in statics, and my ultimate intention is to create a course in statics, although I already have a playlist in statics with so many problems and lecture videos created there. And I want to shorten that playlist through this playlist here, which will ultimately create a course in statics for free so that I can be of help to those aspiring students who would want to become civil engineers or mechanical engineers in the future. And I hope that this created course in statics will help you become better engineers in the future. So this is the first part, and in this part, I'll discuss such that you will be familiar with the units and one conversion of or two conversions of units so that you can determine the equivalent of one slug as a unit of mass in the system to kilograms. So let's continue. First, let's have the familiarization of important units just in statics. So one is for the length, and we have two systems of unit. One is the system international units or the SI units, and the other one is the English units, which is also common for British units, which is for the length, we have the meter for SI, and in English system, we have the feet. And most of you, I think, is familiar that 1 meter is equivalent to 1000 mm or 1000 milliliter, and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. Likewise, 1 foot in English system is equivalent to 12 inches, and 1 inch in millimeters is equal to 25.4 millimeters. 1 meter in centimeter is also equal to 100 centimeters, and 1 inch is in centimeter is equivalent to 2.54 centimeters. That means 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. 1 meter is also 3.2808 feet. And you can also make this 3.281 feet, 1 meter, if you want. And 1 foot is equivalent to 0.3048 meter. Then let's proceed to mass. For mass, in SI units, it is the kilogram, and for English units, it is the slug. 1 kilogram being 1000 grams, and one slug, which I'm going to rather convert this in a moment later, is 14.593 kilograms. Then we proceed to force, and Newton's second law is very important in this case, especially for conversion. So we define a force as a push or a pull exerted by one body upon another body and vice versa as they interact. So push or a pull. And later, I will define push as a compressive force and pull as a tensile force, which will be uh, distinguished against each other by means of drawing or a diagram. But before that, let's focus only in this video the familiarization, important units, and conversion of units. So of course, in SI units, the unit of force is the Newton, and for English system, it is the pounds. So understood pound or pound force. If it is a mass, it is also pound mass. But the English units of mass is the slug. So we begin by the Newton's second law, force equals mass times acceleration, in converting or showing that one slug is 14.593 kilograms. So 1 kilogram force, by the way, we define a Newton or 1 Newton as the amount of force required to accelerate a unit mass of an object or a body to accelerate by a unit acceleration. So force is mass times acceleration. 1 kilogram force is, which is the newtons. 1 kilogram force is defined as, or the newton is defined as that amount of force that must be applied to a unit mass of a body in order for it to accelerate a unit acceleration. So 1 kilogram force therefore is 1 kilogram mass. So this is understood mass times quantity 1 meter per second square. So that's the Newton because the Newton is kilogram times meter per second square. Also, weight, which is force, is equal to mass times the pull of gravity, which is G, the acceleration. And weight, if the mass is 1 kilogram, then G is the accurate value of G is 9.807 meters per second square. But if the value that you memorize is 9.81 meters per second square, that's also up allowed or applicable. So this is the weight, 1 kilogram mass times 9.807 meters per second square. So the weight of 1 kilogram mass is equal to 9.807 newtons. Then take note that 1 pound also from this expression is 1 slug times 1 foot per second square. So it is force in English system is the value when a unit mass in slug is, or a unit mass which is in slug accelerates by a unit acceleration which is 1 foot per second squared. So 1 kilogram force also, you need to memorize this or familiar with this, is equal to 2.2048 pound force, or pound, just simply pounds, it is understood force. Or you can have it 2.205 pounds if you're familiar with it, but the more accurate value is 2.2048. So since 1 kilogram, from here, 1 kilogram force therefore is equal to 9.807 newtons. And newtons is kilogram times meter per second square. So 1 kilogram force is 9.81 kilogram times meter per second square. Since 1 kilogram force is equal to 2.2048 pounds, substituting it here, and we replace uh, pound as slug, 1 slug times foot per second square. So 2.1 kilogram force is 2.2048 pounds. And this pound here is equal to 1 slug times 1 foot per second square. And it is equal to 9.807 uh, kilograms times meter per second square. We then replace 1 meter by 3.2808 feet. So we don't mind second square. They could be cancelled, and feet also can also be cancelled. Therefore, we can now compute 1 slug, which is 9.807 times 3.2808 divided by 2.2048, and that is 1 slug equals 14.593 kilograms. So that's the conversion. I want you to familiar with that. Also, from weight equals mg, so 1 pound force is equal to 1 pound mass times G, which is in English system 32.174 feet per second square, 9.807 meter per second square in English system 32.174 feet per second square. And maybe some of you are familiar with just 32 or 32.2, but this is the more accurate value. Therefore, we conclude that 1 pound force, because this is slug times 1 foot per second square, and the right side is pound mass times 32.174 feet per second square. We conclude that 1 slug, after we cancel feet per second square or foot per second square, is equal to 32.174 pound mass. So that's it for this first video.